Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we were still stuck in this weird time loop thingy whenever we finally just, had enough and we started to see weird things. We saw a girl running by, and it turns out that it was Nahida. So we followed her, and she ended up giving us some information that we've been stuck in what's called a samsara, which is, it's like a time loop, but not necessarily a time loop, because we gave her that answer, and she said it's not actually a time loop, we need to figure out what it is. But basically, it's where things keep repeating over and over again, and it's bad for Denyazad because even though it's repeating over and over again, it's taking its toll on her, and she doesn't have much time left. So we have to follow it, finish it, figure out what it is before the end of the Sabzaru Festival today. And basically, that's what's happening. She let us know what we need to know. She helped us out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that happened. But yeah, basically, yeah, she said we were in this for 40 times now. It's crazy. But yeah, so we're just going to try to figure this out, solve it, and see if we can save Denyazad. So yeah, remember to like the video if you like it, subscribe if you want more. Without further ado, let's go do some investigation work.
Looks like the situation has changed again.
Okay, so we decided we want to go talk to the stall owners first, see if they can get us any information. Whoosh. I guess we'll start with you.
Hey there!
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
She's feeling a little unwell.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
Have you felt anything strange lately?
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
What kind of philosophical nonsense is this? Are you two daydreaming? Didn't you know that no one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
Remember what he said just now. No one dreams in Sumeru.
True. It's so weird that people here don't dream. Why is that? Anyway, if this all really were just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
Okay, next up my guess is the illusion guy? Yeah, what do you have to say?
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
We actually did run into a situation, but I'm not sure if it's related to your divination.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
We're all trapped in the day of the Sabzaru's festival. You've actually divined our fortune many times.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination, the moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune telling is just fortune telling. It's no good for practical problems. We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Let's try talking to Dia again.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
She cares a lot about Dunyarzad. Let's try taking her to see the real Dunyarzad.
Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously. At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers. Let's go find her.
So this poor guy here, he believes us, but that means does he now know that he's stuck in some sort of simulation repeating thing too? Poor guy.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
A gang of kidnappers had just ambushed you. You just defeated a gang. Or, okay, I can see which one. You just defeated a gang of kidnappers.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
You want the traveler to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Ooh, what about Dia's Claymore?
Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
What do I have to say about this, I wonder?
People in Sumeru don't dream.
Okay, nothing much.
The moon illusion. My mind feels exhausted.
Okay, yeah, not much. I think this is our solution.
Tell her, traveler.
You got injured because you aren't used to your current greatsword. You sold your greatsword to support the festival.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyarzad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Haven't you noticed something off about Dunyarzad?
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in anything and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
Come with me. I'll show you some evidence.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
Yeah, it's gonna make us walk all the way back, really? I do like it whenever the game teleports us somewhere. I mean, sometimes it's annoying whenever it's like, oh, after this cutscene I'll go grab that item or such and such. But a lot of times it is just kind of annoying because it's like, I gotta walk all the way back to where I just was, but whatever, it's not that big a deal. I mean, with characters like Yelan, or there's some other characters too, have like Sayu, she's really good for traveling around whenever you gotta do stuff like this for quests. Makes the back and forth really not that big of a deal. Okay, good, I was like, please tell me they're still there. That would suck if we bring her over here and they're gone. Make us look like crazy people.
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
You can see her?
Wow. How perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself. So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this. Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Nahida, can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Right! Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha!
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people."
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
What's up?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
I doubt it. Most information in the Akasha comes from Urban Soul.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
So, information on the
Okay.
Akasha.
Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's
We already heard this, I'm
power.
gonna skip. So we know that, and people of Sumeru do
People
not
in
dream.
Sumeru don't dream.
We know
My
about the mental
mind feels-
fatigue, and we know about the
What's
deja
happening
vu.
right now seems to have happened before.
Does it have something to do with the people from Sumeru not dream? I don't know what... I'm a little confused on this. Does this have to
That
do with
doesn't
it?
sound
No.
right.
Do I just submit this again?
That doesn't sound
No.
right.
Maybe it's the normal mental fatigue, because it's basically, are they having to use... But I don't understand still. I'm very confused, but I think that's the right one.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, "Knowledge always comes at a price." Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
But how would it do that? Oh, that's bad. I just realized what that could mean. That basically those voices we heard, someone's using it to power to basically gain information from all the people instead of giving information. Oh dear. How would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, We should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Somehow, I don't think it'll be that simple.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
How does everyone feel?
Actually, I also noticed something else. I'm surprised they just removed him. Okay, I thought we were gonna be like, maybe it didn't work, but I guess they thought it would work. I don't know.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there's always the sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same sound in Port Ormos.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties. But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Paimon remembers everything!
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last night,
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why's that?
we've been implanted with another form of terminals. We failed at severing our connections with them. I think we failed at severing our connections with them.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? miHo, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on, something's not right.
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Aren't you still getting used to your new greatsword? Your unfamiliarity usually lands you some scratches.
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During your battle, did you feel anything strange? Or no, did anything feel strange?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Could this be because we removed our Akasha terminals? This has never happened before. So because she removed the terminal and everything and she was aware of what's going on, she started, instead of being stuck in the loop like everyone else where she's repeating, not thinking about it, I think because we broke her, like, basically her being trapped in it, we broke her free of it, so now she's starting to progress but not progress. I guess, I don't know if I'm explaining this properly, but I think I'm wrapping my head around about, wow, this is really making my brain hurt.
Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
Is it possible that we have already broken free?
Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
We'll know for sure at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing. Whew, it's finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
I thought it seemed pretty funny, but okay. We're going to get some rest.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
We're still in the same day.
As expected, it's not as simple as we thought.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought the Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
The time loop theory is indeed incorrect.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Gia's fighting skills have been improving, and Dinyerzald's illness has also gotten worse.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical condition should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
Okay, what about the
And the
sound?
beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the
Okay,
god.
we know that.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zerus festival many times, and
Okay.
mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory, and Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles.
And
The
then...
moon illusions.
Okay, so what if we associate this with this? No, maybe the Akasha sound. So if those are related, so then memories are deleted every day?
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive the same day again and again.
So it's not a time loop. We are going to the next day, so it's been 40 days passing just because the whole city's getting their memories wiped every day. Wait, oh my gosh, wait, is that it? That basically, time is still passing. We're 40 days in, so we're like, you know, into the next month or whatever. We're probably 50 days in now, but basically we're in like the next month or two later, but everyone still feels like they never actually had the Sub-Zerus festival, so we're just repeating it, and that's why Dinyerzard is getting worse, is because of the fact that she's... But then wouldn't Dia's injury not have healed? So no, that wouldn't be the case, because her injuries have been healing at the end of every day. But she says it's just a scratch, so maybe it disappears. I don't know. Okay, I'm getting more and more confused. We'll submit this and see what happens. We aren't in a time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at the end of each day.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zerus festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
A brilliant deduction.
But wait, then why are there still two Dinyerzards, though? There's two of them. That doesn't make sense then if that's the case, right?
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all.
Still the wrong conclusion. I thought so. I was just like, the more I thought about it, I was like, wait, no, there's too many inconsistencies there.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again? You might learn something new.
Right. She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go.
This is interesting. Okay. Well, guys, we are going to go ahead and end this episode here before my brain explodes. Okay, we don't have enough for a wish, but that is fine. In the next episode, we'll go talk to Dia and see if she can give us any more insight onto, like, you know, because she helped us, like, way further along. But I kind of like this. This is pretty cool, like, figuring this out, because it's not a time loop, and that made sense whenever they said that during a time loop, physical states should also reset. And, you know, basically, like, your memories, everything should always reset back to that point. But because things are slightly different every time, or that things are carrying over, that's not happening. And then I like the second thought, how it's like, oh, it's, you know, basically our memories are just being deleted at the end of every night. And I was like, oh, that would make total sense. So we're like months ahead. But no, that's not what's happening either, because the fact that basically, one, there's 2 Dunyarzad's, and 2, like I said too, they didn't bring this up, but I brought this up, that basically then Dia's injuries would still be happening, because then the stuff to the body would still be there, but only the mind would not be. So basically people would have, you know, scratches or whatnot on their body, and so I don't think that's the case either. So interesting. But anyways, we'll carry on with this in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. And remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. And until next time, see ya!